Oh my god, the moment I've been waiting for. Finally, yes, this week at Bungie, we talk story and sandbox. Yes, yes, blow me away. Before we kick this twab off, I have to ask. Oh wait, you guys can't even see the screen. Okay. Have you watched the new story trailer for Beyond Light yet? No? While we aren't going to dive deeply into spoiler territory between now and launch, this is a moment where we say it's time for you to go dark if you're looking to experience the expansion with no knowledge of what's coming. If you're hungry, it's time to dig in. Bro, I'm digging in, but onto the sandbox changes, not the story, bro. We're skipping this. Here we go. 2 weeks ago, we began a conversation about sandbox tuning for Beyond Light. Armor modifications are getting some hefty changes from reloads to raids. If you missed it, check out the October 8 TWAB. This week our focus shifts to weapon in your arsenal. As with our mods preview, we have a collection of patch notes accompanied by a developer commentary. Alright, we ready? I'm ready! Let's pass the microphone. Here we go. Hello. Today we'll be covering some changes to a few specific weapons and weapon families. For those of you who don't have much knowledge of our sandbox, I don't think you guys do either. What? Each weapon has a specific frame that is also tied to associated rate of fire. We've included both of these for a bit of clarity, as many players default to rate of fire when talking about various weapons. As an example, aggressive hand cannons currently have a rate of fire 110 rounds per minute. Alright, I'm done. We're making, oh my god, hand cannons, here we go. We're making changes to give hand cannon subfamilies more diversity and more reasons to use each. Bruh. Increased rate of fire from 110 to 120. Bruh. Broke out aggressive hand cannons, allowing custom tuning of stats. An example, damage falloff for 100 range is this subfamily now, starts at 32 meters. Wow! Custom tuning of stats, literally blown away. Alright, so different range fall off. They're changing the RPM from 110 to 120. Crack on crack or no? It's nice. I don't know if that's going to save the hand cannon archetype. Adaptive and precision. That was literally all. Alright, we'll see. Adaptive and precision. Range stat now has more impact on minimum damage fall off range for both archetypes. Damage falloff for 100 range now starts at 25 meters, was 20. So, range buff on hand cannons, adaptive and precision. Okay. Precision hand cannon, 180 rate of fire. Magazine scaled up by 37. Bruh. Magazine has been scaled up by 37%. That's like, instead of having 10 bullets, what? You have like 15, 20? I don't even know. I'm not a mathematics major. That's a lot. That's a lot of percentage. No. This also affects exotic with the rate of fire. Bro, malfeasance anybody? 180 RPM malfeasance with an increased magazine? Bruh. Lightweight, folded into adaptive. Ooh. Moved all lightweight hand cannons 150 RPM to the adaptive subfamily 140. What do you guys think? Oh, dude, no more lightweight hand cannons. They're all 140s now. This includes Lunas and Not Forgotten. One exotic hand cannon will retain 151. We're going to leave it to speculation. It's beautiful. It does solar damage. It makes enemy. It's Sunshot. So Sunshot is going to be the only hand cannon to be at 150 RPM. New meta? I don't know. I don't even know what to expect. I hope that doesn't mean it's going to be like the main hand cannon you have to use. But, dude, all lightweight hand cannons are moved to the adaptive subfamily of 140. You know? I love 140s over 150s, to be honest. But I wonder how they're going to perform in the meta, right? Because all 140s are getting are just more range, right? It's going to be 3 headshots, so no damage changes, nothing. So it's 3 headshots to the head. Nothing about 2 headshots, 1 body. So I don't know. I don't know what to say about this one. I don't know if range is going to be what saves hand cannons right now. Like, you're getting outgunned by Knowing Hungers, that's a 150, right? You got all this movement too. It'll be interesting to see how it plays out. At this time, lightweight hand cannons represent the majority of hand cannon usage in the Crucible. While we experimented with many different ways to even out lightweights and adaptives, lightweight hand cannons consistently retain a faster time to kill. As such, we opted to equalize the rate of fire. We selected 140s as it is fairly balanced on the Crucible sandbox. It gives other weapon archetypes more time to breathe between shots, avoids an overabundance of hand cannons with faster TTK than other weapons, and it pairs nicely with upcoming changes to 600 RPM auto rifles. Yo! 600 auto rifles are getting some changes. They better be good. Alright, sniper rifle. Snipers, thank God, bro. Please, something about snipe through flinch. That's literally it, dude. That, like, you cannot do anything about snipe through flinches, bro. We want sniper rifles to feel powerful, which they do, bro. Without being so easy to use. What? What's this? Am I reading some interest in skill gap? What's this? Is Bungie calling out sniper rifles being so easy to use that they dominate? Oh, but Frost, I'm cracked with my beloved shot, bro. But Frost, I'm cracked with Revoker, Frost. Frost. Adjusted how aim assist is affected by sniper rifle zoom level. Huh. Adjusted how aim assist is affected by sniper zoom level. Lower zoom scopes have less aim assist. Higher zoom scopes have more. Scopes with around 150 zoom are unchanged. Which ones would those be? Is Bite the Fox 50 zoom? I feel like it's somewhere there. Maybe. We'll see. Lowest zoom scopes have a large reduction in aim assist cone angle. Highest zoom scopes have a small increase. It's going to be easier hitting shots with more zoom sniper rifles right across the map like Widow's Court. That's really it. Rusted Lance maybe? No, not really. The lowest zoom scopes have large reduction in aim assist. So they're reducing the aim assist. That's it. That's all they're doing to sniper rifles. Nothing about the snipe through flinches. Not like I wanted body shot damage changes, but body shot damage. Nothing about snipe through flinches. Maybe the aim assist will help. Will it? I don't know. I need to play it. Is aim assist really that important that it's going to help snipers be more consistent to play around? I don't know. I'm very iffy on this one. I'm not happy about it just by reading it. But once we get my hands on a sniper rifle in Beyond Light, we'll see right away. I can already just feel it. Like, I'm going to have to be more accurate at, like, the thing is, you can use a sniper like a slug shotgun, a shotgun close range, no problem. So that's where aim assist is not going to really matter. Maybe medium range, longer ranges, you'll notice it more. But dude, I don't know. Auto rifles. In Season of the Worthy, the adapted archetype was given a buff. We're pulling that back a little to keep it in check with other auto rifle archetypes. I knew it, dude. I felt like there was no way they were going to leave auto rifles the way they are. So let's see, damage per bullet reduced from 15.75 to 14.25. Okay. Prior to Season of the Worthy, damage per bullet was 13.75. So this was the original damage it did. They buffed it up a little bit. They buffed it up too much, right? Now they're going for a middle ground. I'm okay with that. I think I like it. This one just feels like, man, like they just got a little bit too much juice, you know? They're not like too good, like, right? But bring it down a little bit, and this is what it feels like they're doing. All right, let's see what right here. Ooh, scout rifles. Oh, this is a big one. A lot of people have been dying for scout rifle changes. Scouts have a reasonable time to kill and can be adjusted too much without making them dominate the battlefield. So we're making them a little easier to use. Increased how much each point of the aim assist stat widens at the aim assist cone. Increase how much each point of the aim assist stat widens at the aim assist cone. And maximum, the aim assist cone is now 15% wider. This is a terrible change. Thumbs down, thumbs down. Terrible change. What are they thinking? What are they doing? Their answer to buffing scout rifles is making them easier to use and give them more aim assist. That's like the whole approach they took with the auto rifles. Like, they just made them super easy to use. I don't know. I'm not a fan of aim assist change here. I feel like some other issues with the scout rifles were in regards to flinch, how much it flinches other weapons. Like, this stat change is not going to help scout rifles play on maps like Exodus Blue, freaking Cauldron, freaking Anomaly. You know what I'm saying? You're playing on maps like Burnout. The only maps you can use right now with a scout rifle would be like Equinox, which got removed, right? What other maps? Maybe Burnout, not even do that map. Like, the lanes are not really super dedicated for scout rifles unless you sit outside. Then maybe just a little bit, but you'll still struggle. Ultra Flame would probably be the best map for scouts, and that's really it. All right. They didn't make any changes with consideration of the 6v6 maps they have, what they cater to, the playstyles, the movement, and everything. Aim assist is not going to matter. I don't know. I'm not a fan of that one. We'll have to play and find out. So rocket launchers, the heavy weapons currently have very low reserves, so we're adjusting that. We expect to take another look at rocket launchers in the future season. Increase reserves by 1 or 2 rockets depending on the inventory stat. Dude, no way they did it. Oh my god. They actually... Crucible's actually worse? They buffed Mountaintop. Am I reading this right? They actually buffed Mountaintop. They increased reserves by 1 or 2 rockets. So Mountaintop... I'm just kidding. The following is a list of surgical changes to select weapons based on player feedback. Some of these changes apply to weapons that are a little too far ahead of other options, while others apply small buffs to increase the weapon effectiveness. Alright? So we got Outlaw. The weapon reload speed increase felt insufficient with certain subfamilies and combinations of rolls. Aggressive hand cannons increased reload stat bonus from 50 to 70. So they buffed Outlaw. Alright. Merciless increased inventory stat from 36 to 55, increased reserve ammo. Oh shit, Merciless have a lot of ammo for PvE now. Incoming Merciless meta? Who knows? Oh my god, Mountaintop! Please destroy it, Bungie, please! Please destroy it. Oh my god, I don't know. I'm not ready. I'm not ready, bro! Alright. We've had a ton of feedback on Mountaintop. yeah, I bet you did, bro. Feels a bit over, a bit over the top, a bit. This pinnacle weapon has had ample time to shine, so we're taking it down a notch. No, kill it. Certain specific pain points: a one-shot body shot with infinite range. Okay. Quick and easy cleanup of wounded guardians, even around corners. Deals high splash damage, rewarding players for inaccuracy. Perfect in-air accuracy allows airborne guardians to rain down death, and there's not much grounded guardians can do to respond. Alright. Alright. I like the pain points. What do you guys think? They kind of understand the pain points of Mountaintop, right? Did I miss anything? Is there anything about Mountaintop that I'm like, okay, bro, you obviously didn't realize this about Mountaintop? It does indeed. You can shoot it across the map and you do a lot of damage. You can body shot kill with it, right? It's easy cleanup, 100%. You switch to an auto rifle, hand cannon, whatever weapon, it cleans up. Even if you don't switch to another weapon. High splash damage, rewarding for inaccuracy. You pretty much don't have to aim with it much. Imperfect inaccuracy, allowing airborne guardians to rain down death. That was one major pain point for sure. People just flying around the air like a chicken, like that, with their eyes closed. You know what I'm saying? And just slaying, bro. Dropping 7th columns left and right. All right, so let's see what they do. Let's see what they do. Here are the changes intended to address these points. Reduce splash damage by 33%. Increase impact damage such that total damage is 5% lower than before. Why are you buffing it though? You should have just left it at reduce 33% splash damage. Come on, Bungie. Why are you trying to like? I don't want this thing balanced. So they increase the impact damage such that the total damage is 5% lower than before. All right. So all that really means it will do more damage to what exactly? Supers? Supers, and that's really it. It doesn't matter. You hit a one-shot body shot before, right now, you still kill regular guardians. In PvE, I guess you'll feel that more. All right. Ooh, reduce projectile velocity multiplier from the micro missile from 1.4 to 1.2. No. No. Now 20% faster than other breach grenade launchers instead of 40%. No. Reduce inner accuracy. Now has significant projectile error while in air, around 7 degrees, without the Icarus grip mod, substantially less with. I really like they reduced the splash damage by 33%. They made it slower, right? It's just a slower rocket with micro missile now. So it's a little bit faster than other grenade launchers, which is still fast. Like I've used other grenade launchers like Truth Teller with velocity, masterwork, and high velocity. Like that thing is pretty fast, and you're telling me that this one is still gonna shoot faster than that? You reduce the inner accuracy. Now my concern is the Icarus mod. Like significant projectile error one in air around 7 degrees without the Icarus grip mod. I don't know, man. I don't know. This might be an L. Because I know what all of us want to think immediately. Awesome, they can't use quick access sling anymore. They can't shoot a grenade launcher, insta swap. Now they have to use Icarus grip. Okay. Cool. But Destiny 2 is Destiny 2. It's not Rainbow Six. It's not Valorant. You don't have long ass weapon draw times. You don't have like weapon animations you have to like, go through before your next weapon comes out. You know what I'm saying? You have dexterity mods as well that can bypass not having quick access sling. You have things like Lucky Pants. You'd have things like Ophidian Aspect that can completely ignore the fact that you don't need a quick access sling anymore. And you're back to swapping weapons right away. And all you have to do is just put an Icarus grip mod, and your weapon, your Mountaintop, is working pretty much the same. The splash damage means, I guess, that you can't just spam it in the general direction and, win, I guess. But anybody with decent aim above average, it's a grenade launcher, bro. It's a grenade launcher. Like, anybody with above average aim will be able to hit a pretty decent shot, which is still going to damage you. That's a big part. Like, it's still going to damage you, and it can give them an edge in a gunfight. Am I right? Because tell me, you haven't had so many situations someone has shot a grenade launcher at you from a mountaintop. While maybe it was super far away, didn't do too much damage, but it was just enough to give that other guy an edge in a gunfight against you. And you're like, damn, mountaintop, you pushed me out of my angle that I needed. So that's what I'm concerned about. It's just ignoring, not needing quick access saying you have Icarus, your Mountaintop is accurate in the air. You switch weapons Not terribly so, bro. Like I said, it's not Valorant. It's not like you pull out a weapon and it's taking 5 years and you gotta like for 10 years more. No, bro. Like hand cannons, autos, they pull up pretty quickly. Like 900 has super high handling stat, bro. Like what's to stop people from using a quick draw weapon as well? Like we're gonna have rules like that, man. And this is not future proofing the weapon at all. You know what I mean? It's not future proofing the weapon at all. Imagine we get a replacement 900, right? It's a more top tier weapon. Let's say it's auto rifles again that are, some of the more favorable ones. And then you can grind specific rolls. And this one happens to come with quick draw. It completely ignores the fact that you cannot use quick accessing anymore. You just put on Icarus and you're back in quick play, running around like OG Mountaintop 900s or Recluse, whatever. I don't know, man. I'm actually really disappointed. Maybe I was expecting it to be completely destroyed, and I still am. I'm not really like with Mountaintop. I'm not open to speak balance. This thing has destroyed Crucible in every match it exists in. So I'm gonna give this one like a 4 out of 10 for now. We'll have to play with it and then really get an opinion whether or not those are good changes. But just reading off of it, it sounds like what they were trying to accomplish, balance it. But I'm more in the shoes where like I don't know. This thing is like it's beyond reasoning with. You know what I mean? You can't reason with the Mountaintop, bro. Fallen Guillotine. Reduce heavy attack damage by 24% to bring it in line with other swords. Fallen Guillotine will continue to be slightly above average, just not to be the extent that it is now. So they nerf Fallen Guillotine. Well, that's to be expected. Ooh, Mida tool and mini tool. Move the Mida synergy trait to the intrinsic, similar to how the Baroque version works, adding the following perks: Hipfire Grip, Kill Clip. Huh. There is an issue with this masterwork on this weapon that prevents it from being upgraded. This will be fixed in a later update. So Baroque, the mini tool is now, it's an intrinsic perk, and it will have Hipfire Grip and Kill Clip. That is nutty. That is pretty crazy. Hipfire Grip and Kill Clip. Wow. That's gonna be pretty strong. I like that. Double primary. So does this confirm we're getting another reissued mini tool? I think it does. Storm and Drag, move the Together Forever trait to the intrinsic. Similar to how the Baroque version works, added the following perks: accurized rounds, moving target, more range, aim assist. So it can't be masterwork. So Ruinous Effigy, Transmutation Fierce, reduce the damage of the aerial melee attack by 25%. What? What? Why would they nerf Ruinous Effigy? And this is where they're gonna get memed at. You know that joke? Oh, auto rifles are OP. Let's just nerf fusion rifles. Why would they nerf Ruinous Effigy? Hello? Hello? Significantly reduce the damage of the drain effect on enemy combatants. All right, that's PvE. I don't know. Arbalist. Oh. Arbalist. No longer strikes shields multiple times, but its efficacy against shielded targets has been increased. That's it? Nothing PvP wise? Alright. Jade Rabbit. Armor piston rounds will swap to high caliber rounds. Ooh, some extra flinch. Wow. Fix an issue that prevents exotic perk from triggering. Oh. High count of Jade Rabbit. Damn, this thing is gonna flinch hard, I hope. With the extra aim assist? Wow. Alright, let's keep going, man. It's been an interesting twab. Some of these changes look pretty hefty, and we're looking forward to seeing your reactions. When first hearing that aggressive hand cannons would be shifted to 120, I wondered if it would be enough to push them into the hands of my guardian. I can safely say, after quite a few playtests, I have a bunch of new favorite hand cannons that have been waiting for their time to shine. Now let's look at some new hotness coming in the lighthouse near you. Ooh, trials! Oh, Trials! Ladies and gentlemen, if you're a fan of Trials of Osiris, this is going to be pretty juicy. Let's see. Adept. Here it comes, the Adept weapons, right? Before we let our friends that development, I can't speak. We have a few more details concerning weapons to share with you. A few months back, we announced the return of Adept weapons to the Trials experience. Today, we'll be spending some time getting you reacquainted with these tools of destruction and how we're laying the groundwork for future Adept weaponry. While these weapons are similar in name to the Adepts of Destiny 1, there are some added elements to embrace the weapon systems of Destiny 2. With that, we pass the mic back to the development team and give you a full rundown. Beginning in the Beyond Light expansion, all existing Trials weapons have Adept versions. I'm kidding. Our intent is for all new Trials weapons to have an Adept version in the future, with their infusions caps matching the season they were introduced in. For our first run of Adepts, their infusion caps will be set to that of the Season of the Worthy. Additionally, we'll be introducing Adept weapon mods into the sandbox in Beyond Light, which can only be applied to Adept weaponry. Alright, let's see what we got. Adept weapons. Here's how Adept weapons will differ from the base weapons. Masterworking an Adept weapon will grant additional stats. Plus 10 for the primary stat as usual, the specific masterwork of the weapon, plus 3 for alternate stats. So you masterwork, you get a plus 10, right? And then you get a plus 3 on all stats. Plus 3 stability, handling. Is plus 3 enough though? If I put a plus 3 to handling, is that much? Plus 2 to stability, is that anything? Is that substantial? Is that even worth it? Like, is that... I'm worried you're not even gonna feel that though. I'm concerned if you're not gonna feel that change, right? Let's keep reading. Adept weapons can use either a standard weapon mod or a new Adept weapon mod earned when going flawless. A unique Adept shader has been made for these weapons. Ooh. These shaders are not awarded as consumable when dismantling an Adept weapon. As such, they cannot be applied to other pieces of gear. What? What? I can't take this shader and put it on my other weapons? Bruh. Okay, I guess. That's kind of lit though, right? Exclusive shader for these weapons only. Okay. I would have loved to put it on my Titan gear and my other weapons, but it is what it is. These models come in 2 varieties. Weapon stat boost, each of which grants plus 10 to a particular stat in a similar way to masterwork stats. Example, Adept range plus 10 range. Oh goodness. Mind you, they did not nerf the range on auto rifles. They didn't nerf the range on auto rifles. They only nerfed the damage, right? So now you got a summoner, masterwork with range, ricochet, whatever, and you could put a plus range, plus 10 range stat. So you can masterwork it twice, essentially, right? You got the mod, and then you get a plus 3 range because it's Adept. So plus 23 range on top of a summoner. Oh my god. Alright. That's interesting. And that's literally the only interesting thing, other than the shotgun and the sniper rifle, right? We don't care about the fusion, the perks or buns, rocket launcher buns, scout rifles, buns. A shotgun will definitely benefit from a range masterwork, a range mod, and the plus 3 range. 23 plus range to a shotgun. Wow. With opening shot, well, Astral Horizon in this case will have officially surpassed Fall Winter's Light, but you gotta remember Icarus grip mod. It is super important, so might not be worth it. Versions of some existing mods granting an improved bonus, but with a downside. Base version of the mod explained below. Ooh, nice. Finally, they're doing like things where you don't just get a complete benefit with no downsides. I like that. So you get an Adept mag, plus 20 magazine, minus 20 handling. Nice. I like that idea. Aka mag is plus 30 magazine. Nice. I like that. Acquisition. Turn Adept weapons from Adept weapon mods. Players must complete a flawless draws passage and obtain the flawless chest at the lighthouse. Each week, a different adept mod can drop from the flawless chest. Adept weapon mods will be on a weekly rotation, so a given mod may not make its appearance until later in the season. This mod is unlocked for use on owned weapons when acquired. Adept weapons will be available from the flawless chest on a bi-weekly basis, alternating with armor drops. The first adept weapon acquired on a given week is a pinnacle drop. Adept weapons will be constant rotation, so players may continue to earn alternate rolls of specific adept weapons when completing flawless passages throughout a given weekend. As you can see, for those who reach the lighthouse, your loot is about to get a little bit more spicy. Yeah, just a little bit. While adept rewards are coming first, we also have a Trials Armor refresh planned for future season. Yes! Fuck yes. This is like the greatest news when it came to Trials. Actual new content, dude. Like, the OG Trials set was lit and all, but man, it did not hit the same for me personally as an OG Destiny player because we didn't have a new set. So, we have a Trials Armor refresh. I don't know. They didn't say new. I just don't want to get debated. That's going to be a reissued. It might be a reissued from D1 again. You know what I'm saying? But this implies it's going to be a different set. So crossing fingers, it's brand new, never before seen. More than likely going to be reissued. With that, we come to an end. Our sandbox preview is laid to be online. Some of you may be asking, wait a minute, what about abilities? In 3 short weeks, the abilities you come to know and master will be challenged by the darkness. Stasis will make its debut, bringing a new flavor of combat to the sandbox. The team will be watching you closely as you embrace your first strikes, gambit matches, and crucible exercises to see how your abilities stack up against each other. It's going to be a wild time, and we're excited to see beyond Light Clash. The Light Clash with Dark. Prime time continues. If you have Amazon Prime, you can link it to your Twitch Prime, and you can get these goodies for subscribing to the channel with Twitch Prime. Anyways, that's pretty much it, bro.